up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here again on a Thursday. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming. Again, make sure you smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends, because more people need to know about the Daily Zest and everything that goes on here and what's going on in this world. It's a crazy world. But I got you covered. Thank you guys again for coming. I appreciate every single one of you. I see there's mad hype in the chat, so thank you for the hype in the chat. Also, thank you to our lovely sponsor, because that looks good, Market Cipher. Shout out to Market Cipher. You actually get 30% off this week if you use that code, and not the codes. So you don't need to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty only for the next few days. So I think it's like only 2 days left that you could click that link in the live chat and in the description and get 30% off of Market Cipher. All right, Jay, yes, please head over to YouTube. Again, check out Market Cipher, 30% off if you use that discount code. Usually you only get 20% off with my link. So wanted to make sure that I clear that up for you guys, because I know CryptoFace was talking about it a lot. CryptoFace also talks about my new name, which is Lil Mama, which is hilarious. Again, guys, we have a goal, a zesty goal, indeed, of 100 likes and 100 live viewers. I see we have a nice poll up. I would love for you guys to answer that. We have 23 votes in the poll, 22 likes, and 31 people watching. Let's up it. Let's pamp it. Let's pamp it. Let's pamp it. All right, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. We got Brian in here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Colin McKenzie's here. BBB is here. You said you're here for the cookies. We're all here for the cookies in hindsight. Rusty Bot, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Mark Smithson, what's up? Web3 Me. Hey, nice to see you. We have Ozzy. Nice to see you as well. I know you're traveling. I know you're a busy guy, Ozzy. I know you're all over the place, so don't worry. Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking your time. We got Randy here as well. Don Manning said, good afternoon, Randy and friends. Thank you so much. And tomorrow's Friday. Yes, you said it Friday. It is going to be Friday tomorrow. I want to put up a poll in a little bit if you guys think I should do a Friday show as well and maybe extend the Daily Zest from Monday through Thursday to Monday through Friday. Let me know on that. Friends on TikTok, please smash these likes and give me a follow if you can. I see we have a lot of people over there, so thank you guys for coming on TikTok. Make sure you head over to youtube.com/missteencrypto though. I want to say hi to everyone else in the chat. I think I said hi to Colin McKenzie already, so thank you for coming. Mr. Strap is in the chat. Sophisticated, nice to see you. With Randy A in the chat as well. 3 Randys in one spot. Bad Boy in the chat, nice to see you. War Player said, sup gang, what's up dude? Nice to see you dude. We have David in the chat. Nice to see you. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. We have Nate in the chat throwing some hype. SSJ3. Nice to see you. Daniel Hernandez said good morning. Thank you so much. Matt said C is for cookie. Absolutely. And Marsolo is here as well. Studio Owl voted in the poll. Thank you. And Paul Christopher said shalom from Dallas. Well, shalom from NYC. Thank you so much for coming to the chat. I like Dallas. I want to go to Dallas. I mean, I wasn't far from Dallas, but I want to go. I want to, experience some Texan life. You know what I mean? Meninja, nice to see you. Happy afternoon to you too. Meta Knight said it's night where you are. Well, good evening, sir. Or ma'am. Don't want to assume. But thank you for coming, Meta Knight. I appreciate it. Again, guys, make sure you guys smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. That Gen X Dad is in the chat over on TikTok. Thank you so much for coming, Gen X Dad. All right, guys, let's get after. We're going to get into the news. We're going to get into the charts. Everything we need to know about what's going on right now. We had a little bit of a volatile day in terms of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency yesterday. We're going to take a gander here. Okay. We have Market Cipher. Let's take a gander at Market Cipher. Yesterday, I was saying hopefully this could form a nice anchor wave in terms of momentum. And it has some trigger waves after that. Maybe that is going to start to form. But we have $29,092 Bitcoin. We're up 2.34% today. We had some volatile day yesterday. I mean, it was just a widespread amount of emotion. We have over here, we had our range, right? 26,971 to about $28,441 Bitcoin. We just couldn't break out of here for a while. It was almost a month. We broke out, we did a little curvy move, and we broke below. And it's like we had a nice swing. And now we tried to break out of that. Yesterday, you could see, look at that candle. That is just like a lot of emotion going on here, a lot of volatility. This is the daily chart we're currently looking at. I want to take a gander at the 4-hour, just so you guys could see like what was happening as the day progressed yesterday. So again, we had a nice swing up from $28,900 about to just above $30,000 at $30,050, $30,055 it says here. Now, after we hit that point, we slipped. And that's what we were talking about on the show yesterday, right? After I went live yesterday, we were just below 30K. We literally opened the next 4-hour candle at $29,813 and slipped, man. It was within those 4 hours that we went down to $27,887. So we had like over $1,000 move here in the matter of 4 hours. Then the next candle was wild too, because that had a wick low of 27,273 and a height of 28,785. That was a lot of volatility for those like maybe 8 hours you're seeing here. This is 4 hours. This is 4 hours. These two candles are 8 hours. Crazy stuff that's going on here. And you know what? They were trying to dump the market yesterday. The governments were saying they were dumping Bitcoin. There was all this FUD going around, but it really didn't work because we are almost recovering from that. On the 4 hour, we see some recovery happening here. We see some volume coming in. Actually a nice amount of volume right here to support this nice recovery. So I'm happy to see some nice volume coming in on the 4 hour. Now, on Market Cipher, though, we are seeing some red money flow in terms of the 4 hours. So I don't know. I would like to see more justification on Market Cipher as to why we're, recovering. But the volume says something, but money flow is saying another here on Market Cipher. We had the VWAP popping through, and that's where we kind of went up a little bit. As you can see right here, those green candles correlate with the VWAP, this little yellow wave that we have down here, which is orange because of the red. Now, is it possible that we could trend up and break through that zero line in terms of money flow? I sure hope so. And it's definitely possible because I think a lot of people are struggling with this banking issue right now. We have the banking crisis up the wazoo. I think people are very, very nervous. People are still taking money out of their accounts. We were talking about First Republic yesterday, which I will go over again in a little bit, where they lost roughly 40% of their deposits within the first quarter of this year. So where are people going to put their money? Somewhere where they have access to it all the time, and that is Bitcoin. So again, this little, these charts, these moves that we're experiencing, it's not a big deal in the long run, and I hope you guys remember that. Now, we can even look back, guys. Again, have that hodl mentality where if you didn't look at your Bitcoin or your portfolio for Bitcoin since, why is TradingView blocking me? Since June 12th, you would see you're pretty much at the same point. So, and again, if you're dollar cost averaging, you would have picked up Bitcoin at a huge discount and made some nice profits on that. Again, we're up over 70% for the new year. I hope we could experience a little bit of a Bitcoin pump stream because I saw right before I went live that we hit a high today of about $29,638. I was watching 29,400 before, but we just couldn't make it up to today's high. I want to break that. I want to break 30K today, guys. I really want to break 30K. And I do have you guys putting out some price predictions in the chat with that poll. So again, make sure you take a gander there. We have 47 votes in that poll. So make sure we have those same amount of likes in the chat. I see we only got 35 likes. Let's pamp it. Let's pamp it. Let's get 100 likes and 100 live viewers. We can do it. We can do it. I hope that, again, we could have like a nice weekly candle close above 30K as well. That would make me happy. This is the weekly chart that we're looking at. I want to go back to where we closed, where we opened for last week, which was $30,330 about. Let's revisit that level, guys. I think Bitcoin, again, if Bitcoin wanted to smash 30K today, it absolutely could. Can we sideways trade for a while? Absolutely we could. Bitcoin's been testing our patience, guys, for a long time now. Pretty much since its inception with these swings. Keep calm. Hodl on. Have your bullish and a bearish case scenario. People were getting liquidated while taking naps yesterday, guys, because as you can see, we had swings upon swings yesterday with this daily candle. Just beware. Just beware. And we're going to move on to Ethereum. Ethereum is up 1.58% at $1,896. Guys, Ethereum had a little bit of a day yesterday as well. Look at this. It's like, wow, it's just pure craziness. Basically, nothing happened here. Where between beginning and close of this candle, literally, it looks like as if nothing happened. But of course, you can see the volatility was crazy. The low for yesterday was $1,787 Ethereum, and the height was near $2,000 at $1,966 Ethereum. Whoa, is that wild? Right now we're tinkering with $1,899 Ethereum. It just seems like, Bitcoin playing with 2930K and Ethereum's playing with $1,900. $1,900 was a little bit of resistance for Ethereum. You remember we even had this the candle for today, its height was 1,939. This is kind of, as you can see with this little dotted line here, that it's a little bit of a resistance point for Ethereum. Even this point right here that we were talking about, $1,862 was a resistance point for Ethereum for a while. And then we broke through. We even sideways traded at that level. And even again here, we start to revisit it. So just beware. I think, of course, ETH could break out. We've seen it be a little bit more independent from Bitcoin in terms of price action. Could it break out? Absolutely. But could we sideways trade and maybe take a little bit of a dippy too? Sure, possible. Market Cipher is telling us that we still are continuing with some green money flow. And I was saying to you guys yesterday, I'm hoping we could build up that momentum. Now the VWAP is starting to cross through pretty nicely through the zero line, this little yellow wave, which tells me that if it continues to pop through this VWAP like woo, then maybe we could have some upwards movement with Ethereum as well, because we've seen historically, like right here, when the VWAP pops confidently through, we do experience a nice run up. So I'm hoping that could be the same here, because even when, again, we saw the VWAP go down confidently here, we had some red candles. It pretty much lines up. That's why I like looking at Market Cipher to see, okay, here there was red money flow, the VWAP did this, and this is what happened then. Just giving you a feel for like what people are thinking in the market. Are people confused? Is the money flow lining up with the price movements? Is the volume, we look at the volume lining up with the price movements, etc., etc. Again, I'm hoping we could just smash through this 1,897 level right now and just get to 1,900 and stay there. I would love to see a daily candle close today above $1,900 Ethereum. It would be amazing. Even the weekly, I'm hoping we could close out the weekly at least above 1,900, because last week we closed about, what was this, 1,860. Wow. And we opened the week last week above 2,000, but we just couldn't hold it. So hopefully this week is a nice recovery week. And there's green money flow on the weekly on Market Cipher. So that's lit too. Obviously, this doesn't go there because we're on a different time frame. But you guys understand. Let me get rid of those. But ooh, this is interesting. So the VWAP is going kind of confidently through below the zero line here on the weekly. Ooh, but there's still money flow in the green. So if the money flow keeps up, maybe we could break out. But if the VWAP is going confidently downwards, maybe we're going to have a little bit of a dip for Ethereum. I don't know. This is pretty interesting. I'm going to look back at this next week on Monday when we come back and see how this turns out, this move right here. Because again, it says green money flow, but the VWAP is not looking cute. She's not looking cute. She's looking like she wants to start some trouble. Interesting. Ooh, guys, some TA discoveries we're doing together today. TA discoveries. Litecoin is doing pretty well. It's up 0.88% at $88.93. I'm just upset, that we're not at $90 Litecoin. But it is what it is. You can't be greedy. Litecoin literally has 2x from June. It's one of the best performing and more stable coins that you could get right now and experience this with. But it's $89 exactly right now, Litecoin. We see some momentum building up here. The VWAP is not popping through confidently on Market Cipher. It's like kind of treading this zero line. It's like popping up above slightly, coming back down. I don't know. I need some better moves for this VWAP. And the money flow is in the green, which makes me feel good. It means some people are coming into this asset. People are also know that the Litecoin halving, how far is it away, guys? I think it's like 97 days away. I'm going to say the Litecoin having 96 to 98 days. Let's do that little range. But the Litecoin halving is coming soon, which means obviously the block rewards are going to go down. I believe it's going to go down to 6.25 Litecoin for every block mined on the blockchain. So you guys could take a look at that, do more research into the Litecoin halving. But we had this $90 resistance here that I'm hoping to pop through with Litecoin. We had some red volume that was a lot larger than bullish volume coming in here yesterday. So I'm hoping that we could outpace that with Litecoin and just keep going, keep calm, huddle on with the Litecoins. Even on the weekly, we could take a look at the weekly there. Last week, we closed about $86.86 Litecoin. Wow, that's actually a crazy number. Hopefully, we could go back up to $91 or close at $95 Litecoin over the weekend. That would make me feel very, very good. It make me feel sissy. And you know what? I'm happy. Doge was at 8 cents before. I'm hoping Doge stays at 8 cents because I would like to stay at this part of our range. We were trading between like 8 cents, 9.5 cents here. Hopefully Doge could stay within this range and break out over the weekend. But Elon's doing stuff. We're going to talk about Elon as well today because Elon went to Capitol Hill. That's why I'm bringing up Doge as well, because Elon is highly associated with it. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Keep entering that poll to let me know if you're bullish, you're bearish, anything in between. I will take your thoughts into consideration. We have someone on TikTok saying, what are my thoughts on blockchain technology? It is the absolute future, and most things will be integrated with blockchain. Those are my feelings. I wouldn't be here if I did not feel that way, my friend. We talk about blockchain every day here. We talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. So again, friend, if you want to head over to YouTube and have a better experience, talk with more community members, definitely do that. Dadbot Baboon came. Thank you for coming. Good morning to you. No said, I feel kind of free. Oh, yes, that's from my TikTok. It was like a TikTok, like how I feel when I buy Bitcoin. It was like, nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. Like that type of song. Have you guys heard that one? Probably if you watched my TikTok, then yes. And my YouTube shorts, you know what I mean? Alexandra G, smashing these likes. Let's go, girl. Thank you. Hello, Jaja said this dip goes way back to July 2021 dip. You could see with the diagonal line. We could. You're talking about Bitcoin, right? All right. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Strap.
I owe you a cookie for checking ETH today. Cookie.
Thank you for the cookie. I appreciate it. I love cookies. Thank you for your $5 super chat and your cookies. I appreciate you so much. Yay! That makes me so happy. You just gave me a virtual cookie. Doo-doo. Yeah, let's go back to 2021. Yep. There you go. This is very important. It's actually pretty cool that this green line takes us all the way back. But there we go. Around January 2021. And then even we tapped this level again in June. And then again in May. And then through June of last year. And then now. But again, there's volatility everywhere. That's why you dollar cost average, because you just get through all the craziness, all the volatility, and you're just accumulating crypto. But this is a pretty significant level, to say the least. Hopefully we could, again, just turn this into support and go boom and have a nice time and moon, and we all drive Lambos and have a good time, right? I'm just kidding. Thank you again, Mr. Strap, for your cookie. I appreciate you. King Alexander, you said you're not tired of winning. We're all winning if we're in this chat. Paul Christopher, it is what it is. Absolutely. It'd be like that sometimes. Flat Smack is, dropping all these emojis. Nice. Kenny O, good morning. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. BBB said DCA is the way. It's kind of how I feel. I like DCAing. I think, listen, I'm not going to tell anyone what to do, but I think just accumulating crypto, no matter what the price is, it's just helpful. Wake and Blake, thanks so much for your love. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Crypto Experiences by St. Jerome. Thank you for coming on your lunch break. Melis Metal Fab, thanks for all the good info. You're welcome, fam. Olive said Ted Cruz to the moon. Yeah, we're going to talk about Ted Cruz. CMC, thank you for your love. You said you love the channel. I appreciate you. Josh said, bless my stream. Thank you for the blessing. I appreciate it. BRMC, thank you for coming. All right. Wow, we have so many good friends in here. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. David Reyes said DCA and HODL. Yep. Kenny O said, hey, Randy, when BTC mooning? And I think, literally keep calm and hot along, Kenny O. You know the vibe. You know what I'm going to say. You know I don't give out these price predictions. I think we could be at the beginning of a bull market. I think, honestly, we've been in a bull market since Bitcoin's inception. So Bitcoin's been mooning compared to every other asset since its existence, if we're going to get technical about it. I think obviously 30K, 31K, if we could just smash those levels, I think like Bitcoin is not showing that it has weaknesses. This is the strongest time for Bitcoin fundamentally since its inception, 2008. You think about Satoshi, what he did, putting in the Genesis block, the headline from the British newspaper at the time, Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks. This is now happening again. Silicon Valley Bank collapsed, Signature Bank got seized. Now First Republic Bank is getting absolutely wrecked. The stock is down over 93% on the year. Almost 100%. What if the stock goes down 100%? It's ridiculous. People are saying they need to go have a safer place for their money. Again, First Republic Bank. They said they lost nearly or roughly, which means it could be more, 40% of their deposits are lost within the first quarter of this year. Where are people putting their money? People are going to go to Bitcoin because it's safe in terms of physically storing your funds and monetarily in terms of inflation and things like that. Red Fox said, goodness, I'm off of that side of TikTok and on crypto TikTok now. Yes, I'm happy you're here, Red Fox. Jordan said hello on TikTok. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Red Pot said good evening. Kenny O said Crypto Rover said today is officially the end of the bear market. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Crypto Experience said, thanks for the shout out. Of course, fam. Thank you for coming. Mark Klein, hello from Abu Dhabi. Thank you for coming, Mark. Hope you're doing well in Abu Dhabi. I know they love crypto over there. G Torres said CBDCs are simply a way to enslave humanity. Yes. And we will talk about Tom Emmer again today because he spoke yesterday at the Bitcoin Policy Summit, I believe it was called. Pretty interesting what he said. A few people spoke there. Ted Cruz, per the title, said he's buying Bitcoin. A lot of really great stuff. Jonathan Schaefer said people are putting their money with old Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan. Yeah, the same guy who's working on blockchain tech has his crypto wallet approved after 2 years and is also saying that he supports the government seizing private property for climate and the climate reasons. No, bro. This guy wants to take your money. They want to take all your property. But what can't they take from you? Your Bitcoin. Boo. Oh, man. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Let's smash these likes, guys. We have mad people watching. Let's get to 100 likes and 100 live viewers. We're at halfway to our goal. Tucker Carlson, I just want to throw this out. This was pretty zesty. Tucker Carlson, he literally put out a video yesterday, and within 5 minutes. I saw it within 5 minutes of him posting it. And he had like 2,000, like 10,000 likes, 8,000 retweets, 2,000 comments because people are so fed up and they want free speech. Now, just to show you, he used to get maybe 3-4 million views on Fox when he was on mainstream TV. This tweet got 55.1 million impressions and 15.4 million views. I'm just showing this to you because it just shows the power of Twitter and the power of giving people a platform to express themselves freely. Tucker was with Fox for years, well over a decade. Yet he is still saying that we need to, again, have free speech and be able to say what we need to say. So shout out to Tucker, shout out to Twitter, shout out to Elon Musk for being such a badass. Sorry, I went there. I said the ASS word, but it's so legit. Like it just needs to be said. So shout out to Tucker. This guy's a G. I just want to throw that out there. And Elon was out in the Capitol building yesterday. So Matt Wallace posted this. So shout out to Matt Wallace. I was on his channel not too long ago. We did a little interview over there. It was very fun. Anyway, so he posted this video. Elon Musk is looking out for our future. He said, here's Elon describing what he talked about with Chuck Schumer as he leaves the Capitol building.
Okay. Talk about anything in particular? I will talk about AI and the economy. Thank you.
He said he talked about AI and the economy. Scroll up a little bit. And this I found interesting as well. South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol asked Elon Musk to build a Tesla gigafactory in South Korea during their meeting in Washington. And Elon said, quote, should Tesla decide to invest, will provide active support in terms of location, workforce, and taxes. Very interesting. Other countries want to talk to Elon. And again, they're talking about Matt also tweeted about Tucker Carlson again, saying that he has more views on his recent Twitter show than he ever got on Fox News. Pretty wild if you ask me. What else is wild, guys? What is wild? How insane the TradFi system is and the double standard between TradFi and the DeFi economies. The banks are falling apart. This is literally the most double standard thing I've ever seen. If you guys remember, the SEC put out an investor alert for crypto securities because they are volatile and we need to protect investors. Who protected the investors and the people in First Republic Bank? That the stock is down over 90%, near 100%. Why isn't there an investor alert to not invest in First Republic Bank? I don't get it. This is wrong. This is a double standard. Bitcoin is up 70% on the new year, while banks are down almost 100%. Isn't that crazy? And who said First Republic is a very good bank? Because you guys know that this guy's word is gospel. Our best friend, Jim Cramer, last month, Jim Cramer said First Republic is a very good bank. And since he said that, as you know, First Republic Bank is down almost 100%. They're trying to, of course, prop up the market. Well, they're saying, again, First Republic is up almost 15% today. But you guys know that's not going to last. You guys know that's not going to last. If this isn't manipulation, I don't know what is. How does this bank go near zero? Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. People are exiting this thing like crazy. January down to here. We're down 96% for First Republic. Oh my gosh. What is this? Yes, Rusty, it looks like a meme coin rug pull. It was so dead. It was so dead. And then it was prospering. Let's go, First Republic. And then absolute wreckage. And it just goes to show, just because maybe the stock looks okay for a company or the stock looks okay for a bank, it does not mean the banks are safe. It does not mean that company is safe. First Republic was halted 9 times yesterday. 9 times. So that means that I believe every time a stock gets halted, it's a 10% move. So if that's true, then it moved 10% 9 times yesterday. First Republic. Is that normal? Is that not volatile? Where's the SEC investor alert? Why aren't we protecting our investors? Why aren't we protecting the people that are down nearly 100% for investing in First Republic stock? First Republic has been halted for the 9th time in one day, with 8 halts occurring within the last hour. So that was 1 hour. There were 8 halts. It fell almost 45% before rising 50% from its low. It was halting at $12 after trading at $130 just 1 month ago. Over $20 billion in market cap has been erased this month alone. What is this? Previously, again, the 11 largest banks in the nation injected $30 billion in deposits. But it wasn't enough. They secured their extra liquidity from the Federal Reserve, Chase, and a bunch of other banks, and it now surpassed the untapped liquidity, $70 billion, with further liquidity available under the Federal Reserve. But there is no guarantee, again, that the Federal Reserve or the FDIC is going to save them. Humbles, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys on TikTok, man. So much love over there. It's ridiculous. Door Gunner said, good time to buy the FRC dip then. Listen, bro, it looks like the biggest rug I've ever seen in my life. It literally looks worse than Bonk. True, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Cameron Winklevoss also had his thoughts on it. He said First Republic is down another 35% and falling fast. This was early yesterday morning, so it was before like the big 45% and more. He said if this was a quote crypto bank, it would have been assassinated weeks ago. The fact that it hasn't been taken into receivership shows just how blatant the double standard is. Exactly. Thank you, Cameron Winklevoss. Thank you, Cameron. I've been saying it for weeks and months, bro. This is actually a double standard. Again, First Republic, they're just sitting there. Everything's dandy. Meanwhile, they got $30 billion injected into them by the 11 largest banks in the nation, getting help from the Federal Reserve as well. Down over 96% since the year began. Where's the savior? Where is the SEC? Where are all these three-letter associations that are supposed to help us and protect us from people like this? But now, crypto's horrible. Bitcoin's so volatile that banks are down nearly 100% and Bitcoin's up 70% on the year. The narrative is changing, guys. The narrative is changing. Banks are going down. Bitcoin is going up. And there is nothing anyone can do to stop it. And I am sorry to all the people out there that think that their bank has their best interest and that if their bank closes, that they will be saved. There is no guarantee you are getting saved. Janet Yellen even said that a near unanimous decision needs to be made by the FDIC to consider your bank to be saved. Has to cause major economic collapse for your bank to be saved. If you're just a small regional bank, you are getting wrecked. The TradFi system does not care about you. Unfortunately, you have to care about yourself. The only person that could look out for you, the only person that's going to make it for you is you. So if you are sick of waiting for people to say, okay, you can spend your money. Okay, here's your money from our bank. If you're sick and tired of that, be your own bank. Get your Bitcoin. Get your cryptocurrency. Trade your fiat for that crypto on the exchange and take that crypto off of the exchange and put it in your wallet. Take custody. Be your own bank. Decide when, where, and how your money gets spent. Stop waiting for everybody else to tell you it's okay. They'll never tell you it's okay until they bought. The banks will never tell you they like Bitcoin until they have some in their treasury. That's just the way it is. Sorry. Like Elizabeth Warren, they could build their own anti-crypto army. Is it going to work? Absolutely not. And you know what? They probably know that, guys. They probably know that. I don't know. Grim Shark, thank you for coming. Yep. It's actually ridiculous. No G said, yeah, to the banks. Okay, got you, fam. Patrick Murphy, yes. Mama Elizabeth Warren, yes. Patrick Murphy said, Gensler said he'll look out for us all. I have a clip of Gary Gensler I'm going to show you right now. I've been showing you a lot from Gary Gensler. Even yesterday, I was showing you how he said that 3/4 of the crypto market was a commodity, not a security. It's just craziness from always.
Patrick Murphy, get wrecked.
Retro Mike, thank you for your $2 and telling Patrick Murphy to get wrecked. Patrick Murphy, I'm not telling you to get wrecked at all. You know, I'm just saying he said to get wrecked. So remember this clip I showed you yesterday? I have more. This guy is posting a bunch of them. His name is ZK_shark. So I would give him a follow. Thanks again, Retro Mike, for your for your chat. Studio 3.14 said Miss Tina was absolutely cathartic seeing Gensler get lamb. Yeah, literally look at this, dude. Literally look at this. Vincent, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Look at this clip I showed you yesterday.
So we already know in the U.S. and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or not what would be called securities. Even in the U.S., Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that follow something similar to the Howey test that we've talked about. 3/4 of the market is non-securities. It's just a commodity, a cash crypto. So you'll hear debates about initial coin offerings and what's a security and what's not a security. Relevant and important debate. But for 3/4 of the market, it's not particularly relevant as a...
3/4 of the market are not ICOs and are cash crypto. Now here's another one. Talking about blockchain and money. And this was, again, another cool clip. So just check this out.
We'll talk a lot about initial coin offerings and are they securities, are they not? But I would note, in terms of market value, probably 3/4 of this space has already been determined by the Securities and Exchange Commission not to be a security. Bitcoin's 54%. Ether's about, 15 points or something like that.
3/4 of the market in 2018 was already decided whether they were a security or not. Bitcoin was 54% and Ether was about 15 points or something like that. Oh, Gary Gensler, you are messing up, my guy. You are messing up. Oh, gosh. Go off, Bulls. Go off, Humbles on TikTok. Go off, my friend. Again, if you guys want a better experience for the show, head over to YouTube. There you go, guys. Gary said it himself. A lot of this is not a security. He's literally, they're making things up at this point. So I honestly feel bad because I don't understand why they're like, Gary said, okay, none of this is a security. 3/4 is a commodity. Yet when he gets in the position of power, he completely changes up. It's like, again, like our friend is saying in the chat, Zero Dune, he's literally betting against himself. He's battling himself. Take a look at yesterday. This was the Bitcoin Policy Summit. Ted Cruz. So I want to get a little more positive. I'm like sick of like yelling about Gary Gensler. I'm sick of yelling about First Republic Bank because honestly, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible that the double standard between crypto and the traditional financial system. Again, First Republic Bank down over 96% on the new year. The stock was halted 9 times in one day. They lost roughly 40% of their deposits in the first quarter of 2023. Where's the protection for the investors that are a part of First Republic Bank? They also got injected with $30 billion from the nation's 11 largest banks. It wasn't enough to help them. Now they're still looking for a rescue deal. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, doesn't need anyone to save it. There is no save or recovery deal that needs to be done for Bitcoin. People use Bitcoin actively. We're mining Bitcoin. We're using Bitcoin, transacting with Bitcoin, holding Bitcoin. And it can't be taken from us. Our money in the bank, that's not ours. The stocks that we own, they're not ours. You're trusting a broker. You're trusting a third party to hold your stocks, to allow you to buy your stocks, to sell your stocks. If you wanted to exit First Republic before it crashed or while it was crashing, you couldn't because the stock was halted 9 times. Bitcoin, you could trade 24/7, 365, permissionlessly. Send and receive money anywhere to whoever you want. Bitcoin is not the future, it's the present because people are doing this right now. Ted Cruz agrees. He said he's incredibly bullish on Bitcoin and he bought the dip.
Incredibly excited and incredibly bullish on Bitcoin specifically, crypto more broadly, but Bitcoin in particular. I think Bitcoin is clearly the alpha in the crypto sphere, both in terms of coming first and also being clearly the most dominant. I think the analogy of digital gold is powerful. And the insight that led to its creation is still extraordinary. Listen, I'm a Bitcoin investor personally. I have a standing buy order. Every Monday morning, I have a buy of Bitcoin that comes in, and I own a little more than 2 Bitcoins. So it's and every Monday I own a little bit more. And I will say, I bought the dip, which I was quite happy with. but I'm also a long-term investor, so I'm fine with some volatility, and I recognize that if there's going to be going ups and they're going to be going down, but 21 million is a number that is a firm number. And I think one of the attractions to Bitcoin, certainly for me, but for many, is as a hedge against inflation. And particularly when you have irresponsible politicians in Washington that spend money like drunken sailors, which is actually not fair to the sailors because at least they're spending their own money, and that print trillions and trillions of dollars. We see inflation all across the country. That was driven by this spending binge.
I absolutely love everything he said here. So Ted Cruz, literally, to sum that all up, he's buying Bitcoin every Monday. He has every Monday morning an order that goes in for Bitcoin. He owns just over 2 Bitcoin. Of course, that will add to more over time since he's dollar cost averaging every Monday. And he likes that there's a finite supply of 21 million Bitcoin that will ever exist. On top of that, it's a hedge against inflation. While you have people, the centralized entities that control our monetary system, spending money, while we have no say in where that money goes, they're printing trillions and trillions of dollars without our permission. At least with Bitcoin cryptocurrency, if you're partaking in the Bitcoin network, it's a consensus that's agreed upon by everyone who uses it. Whether you're a miner, you're running a node, you're transacting. If you use Bitcoin, you agree with its consensus. Sorry about that. Jennifer Moffat, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Frankie Scandals is in here. Let's go. Thank you for coming. I like your name, Frankie Scandals. Kobe, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. True, thank you for coming. You don't like him, but you appreciate the clip. Listen, man, I don't care about left, right, diagonal, horizontal, whatever. I could care less. I really do think that anyone who represents Bitcoin, anyone who represents freedom is someone you have to listen to. That's it. Matthew, thank you for coming. What did you miss? Not too much. You could rewind. I ranted about First Republic Bank, Bitcoin, and now we're going to talk about politicians talking about Bitcoin. Zero Dune said to call you Zero. Okay, no problem, Zero. Thank you. Appreciate it. Destroyer 1911. Hola, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. We also have Alucard said, yo, nice to see you. What's up, B team? Thanks for coming as well. All right. Thank you for coming, Bullish Bradley. All right, cool. Rog Blog News said, what investing app do you have Bitcoin on? Investing app, like, are you talking about like buying Bitcoin or like wallets? Because I could help you with that. No GSEC 100 likes Pamp It. Oh, we don't have 100 likes yet. We have 103 votes in the poll, but we only have 88 likes and 91 people watching. I hope that, with your love and support, that we could get 100 likes and 100 live viewers, I'm just the gal here talking Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and talking and spreading news and adoption and education. I just hope that we could just reach my humble little goal. We're going to take a look at Tom Emmer, man. Tom Emmer is spitting so many facts. I see the chats popping off, but where are these likes, guys? You bought some, you said you're new, you bought some Bitcoin on Cash App. Cash App is good. I think I bought like $20 of Bitcoin on Cash App last week. I posted it on Twitter, and it was only 45 cents to buy the $20 of Bitcoin, which is probably the cheapest I've seen. So I think Cash App is good for buying Bitcoin. I'm in New York, so I don't really have many exchanges that I could take part in, but Coinbase is good. Gemini, I think, is good as well. If you want to buy Bitcoin, I think you should, of course, if you have Bitcoin you're not willing to lose, then I wouldn't keep it on a custodial platform like Coinbase or Gemini or Cash App, right? I love them for exchanges, and if I'm trading, then I'll keep my crypto there. But if it's money that you don't plan on spending, if it's crypto you want to keep, then I would withdraw that crypto into a wallet. So if you want wallet recommendations, then I'm going to give you some. But let me know if that's what you're looking for. All right, guys, I want to play this video, and then after I'll take some questions. But listen to Tom Emmer talking about Bitcoin and the enormous growth for Bitcoin.
Will stand as a statutory prohibition.
He also mentioned CBDCs, so that's kind of like where he starts off from, is like the point of view of CBDCs and how we need to counter that.
Will stand as a statutory prohibition on the potential surveillance tool that would kill privacy, individual autonomy, and private sector innovation. To be frank, any attempt to craft a central bank digital currency that enables the Fed to mobilize itself into a retail bank account, able to collect personal identifying information on all users and track their transactions indefinitely, does nothing but put the United States on a path akin to China's digital authoritarianism. Any digital dollar in this country must be accessible to all, able to transact on a blockchain that is transparent to all, and maintain the privacy elements of cash. Legislating, of course, takes time. Fortunately, this legislation catalyzed a conversation and awareness in Congress on the ails of central bank digital currencies. In the meantime, Congress will execute its oversight responsibility to ensure that our regulators are held accountable to the American people. Because no matter how much work this administration does to urgently advance a central bank digital currency, and make no mistake, they are moving that direction, it will never see the light of day without the authorization of Congress. The challenges behind us and the challenges ahead of us in ensuring the United States welcomes the ownership economy that crypto unlocks are significant. However, the grassroots work of the crypto community to come together and engage with Congress, regulators, and the White House have had a tremendous impact to a degree I haven't seen since I came to Congress. I'm grateful for the opportunity to join you all today, not just for this briefing, but also in our daily fight to capitalize on the enormous opportunity for growth that Bitcoin and crypto presents. Thank you.
Go off, Tom Emmer! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Yo, that was amazing. Oh my gosh. Tom Emmer, I'm so honored. I actually got to meet Tom Emmer at a conference once. I was like, oh, dang, man. What an icon. Listen, fam, what he's saying is totally legit. We need to counter a central bank digital currency. It's a surveillance tool. And Tom Emmer is trying to counter that by doing the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act, which again prevents a Federal Reserve or central bank from issuing a central bank digital currency directly to the consumer and them being able to block your transactions and watch everything you're doing. He said that if there was something like that, it has to be something that's permissionless, that's private, and that gives people the ability to transact and be free with their money. There's already something out there, which is Bitcoin. And he said there is enormous opportunity for the growth that Bitcoin presents to our country. Guys, Tom Emmer, everyone realizes this, that Bitcoin is the answer. But of course, there's going to be pushback. Central bank digital currencies are going to be pushed upon us. But at least we will know that there's something that counters that. CBDCs are not crypto. They are not freedom. Bitcoin is freedom. There's nothing more American. There's nothing that represents freedom more than Bitcoin. Period. So thank you to Tom Emmer. I appreciate it. Man, just crazy stuff going on here. Oh, no.
How is this show free? Commandoed boy splurge.
Oh, no. Thank you so much for your $2 super chat. How is this show free? The show is free because I made it free. Imagine I charged. That would be crazy. Oh, Miggy, thank you. Thank you for the rose and the ice cream. I appreciate it. I love those stuff. Mike, what's good? Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And thank you, Noji. I appreciate it. I mean, listen, you guys are great. So I'm grateful for whatever I get from you guys. Ramil, thank you so much for coming. Booman is in the chat. Colin McDonald, we all need to step up, in my opinion. We do. But that's why, like he said, Tom Emmer, we're looking at people in the crypto community doing on the ground, boots on the ground adoption. Boots on the ground adoption is extremely important, which is why I do it, right? I hit the streets. I ask strangers on the streets of New York since 2020 if they know about Bitcoin, if they know about cryptocurrency, because I want to educate people on the streets. I've gone to middle schools, high schools, colleges, done workshops for adults on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, what it means, how to buy it, how to store it, what are NFTs I've done workshops on, and how to mint NFTs I've done workshops on. I work so hard to do these on the boots, on the ground adoption type things because it's so important. That's how people are going to learn. And the more we keep doing that, the more we keep spreading adoption, the more we keep educating the people, the more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency will prosper because so many more people will be into it. They want to innovate here and make sure that we could, again, take control of our crypto and take this power back. There's going to be a paradigm shift, guys, but we are going to force the shift. We are going to make sure we secure our value. No, G is posing. So he's trying to start some super chat wars in the chat. Oh my gosh. Kobe Parr, we could all do our part by liking videos like these. Thank you so much. You know, that's facts. Smash the likes. If you have someone that you support, then definitely smash the likes, bro. Smash the likes. We have 96 people watching and 107 likes. Let's go. Let's try to get 125 likes. Is that possible? Is that possible? Okay. Let's get after it, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Like 100%. Oh, Boo Man.
I pledge $100 to MTC when BTC breaks all-time high. Who's with me?
That's pretty spicy, Boo Man. Thank you for your $10 super chat. You're that's baller, bro. That's baller. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, another one.
If we get involved into the CBDC system, does that mean we can't get out of that system? Is it like a trap, or can we just simply stop using CBDCs?
3 Diglets, thank you for your $10 super chat. That's actually like a really good question. I do think once we get involved in... Oh.
Let it rain.
0, yes, let it rain. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yay. Oh my God, my face is so red. I do think, okay, so 3 Diglets. If we get involved in the CBDC system, does that mean we can't get out of that system? Is it like a trap, or can we simply stop using CBDCs? I think it's a trap, in my opinion, right? Because the way I've been seeing this work is that it doesn't really let you exit the system. If you say, okay, I'm going to go buy something that they don't want you to buy, they could say your transaction is not going to go through. So I do think right now, if you look at cash, right? If you look at the TradFi system, there's side things going on all the time. People are buying and selling stuff, peer-to-peer marketplaces. So I think that's where Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is going to like obviously pop off, because right now we're seeing decentralized exchanges pop up, Bitcoin ATMs, a ton of peer-to-peer marketplaces, like I said, OTC marketplaces. So we're going to have places where people are going to be able to still purchase Bitcoin and transact with Bitcoin, obviously, because it's permissionless. Again, CBDCs, I think, is going to be a closed system where you're going to have to transact with people through that system only. And if you try to cash out, I'm really not sure if they're going to let you. Because in China, you know, the digital yuan, it expires. People, again, you could have your money shut down. They could shut down your digital wallet. You really don't know what can happen with the CBDC system. That's why I preach to you guys about being your own bank and accumulating Bitcoin while you can. Because at any moment, they could tell you no. Even in the traditional system we have now with banking, there's banks all over the world that place limits on how much crypto you can buy. Certain credit card companies won't even let you purchase crypto, 3 Diglets. They won't even let you purchase crypto. That's why accumulate what you can when you can. It doesn't matter if number go up or if number go down. At least you have money that belongs to you. Tomorrow the banks could close and they won't let you buy crypto. They won't even let you buy groceries. There's no guarantee anywhere. That's why, again, you have to have Bitcoin. You have to have something that's in your wallet that you can move whenever you want. So I hope that helps you, 3 Diglets. I hope that helps you. Gary Gensler, you are tardy today. I played so many I played so many videos of you today and you didn't even see it. I'm kind of upset about it, Gary. You weren't here for me. I'm here for you. I talk about you so much. I thought you'd be here for me too. But you know what? I'm going to forgive you. I'm going to forgive you. No, G, with BTC, I feel kind of free. You love that TikTok, don't you, dude? That's hilarious. Sal said, Did you see the fake Zelensky, Jerome Powell, and interview him? Oh, I heard about that, but I didn't know. I don't know if that's real. Roman said, I'm spitting hashtag big facts. No printer, bro. No printer. Daniel said all the politicians are going to start promoting Bitcoin because they know their butts are on the line when it comes to election time. Yeah, they could talk about Bitcoin straight up for the election, but that doesn't end up carrying out into policy. So I do think, again, the people on the state level, and there are actual politicians that really do believe in crypto. I think it's inevitable. It's for the people. Oh, another one.
Grocery stores need to start accepting crypto, if that's the case.
3 Diglets, thank you for your $10 super chat. You're like giving me so much love today. I don't even know how to handle it. Thank you. You said grocery stores need to start accepting crypto if that's the case. I think a lot of them are like starting to. So that's good. I mean, there's like payment rails everywhere. But if you look in other countries, there are grocery stores that have Lightning where they turn around the QR code, you purchase, you walk away. Of course, there's going to be more of that, right? MTC Bitcoin Watch. Yes, my Bitcoin watch. Shout out to Coin Vigilante, bro. Like, this is such swag. So I have it, like, there's this one. There's the rose gold one. These also come in Litecoin ones as well. This is the Bitcoin one. I feel like it's so baller, bro. But, of course, Gary Gensler's going to be like, oh, it's a security, whatever. So we're going to get it. I saw Sal said, what's the bullish news today for crypto? I'm going to talk about bullish news for crypto. So Joffrey, yo, welcome to the stream. GM to Bullduck. Let's get this. Let's get after this. Yes, zero said in Croatia, they have that already. We pay in crypto at the grocery store. See? It's because the U.S. is behind. It's the U.S. that's behind. California, we know in January, they were talking about digitizing their car title management system via Tezos. So this I felt was really bullish, really interesting, especially for Tezos. But now 2 hours ago, there was a new article that says California approves blockchain-based digital wallet for government services. Thank you, Michael Hart, for subscribing. The county of Santa Cruz in Northern California is one of the latest to adopt and implement the usage of blockchain-based solutions on a government level.
I have $20 of old world money to my name now. Smiley face.
Oh no, Vin, you said you have 20 cents of old world money to your name now. Oh, poop. Well, thank you for the $2 super chat. I liquidated you, bro. I'm sorry. But thank you. I appreciate you so much. Vinny, I hope you have you still have a lot of wax in your portfolio, bro. Oh my God, you're so funny. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. In the meeting of a board of supervisors for the county of Santa Cruz held on April 25th, the members unanimously decided to go forward with implementing the usage of digital wallets for government services and official government purposes. This could be the segue to CBDCs. So I'm just saying, they had their Tezos digitized car titles, but now they're going in this direction. According to the final consensus of the meeting, the white label digital wallet powered by Humble will launch a 3-stage pilot program starting in July 2023, and the beta testers during the pilot period will be mobile users seeking access to government services such as bicycle registration and RV parking registration. Other potential pilots will be for registration of park facilities, tracking volunteer hours, over-the-counter building permit distribution, and pet licensing. Zach Friend, a supervisor of Santa Cruz County involved in the situation, said, "We believe the value of digitizing paper documents, records, and services is an important step forward for the convenience of Santa Cruz County residents and improving equity and access for our community." This is the future, guys. Hopefully it's permissionless, but following a successful pilot, the county plans to provide a formal report and a rollout for September 2023. The digital wallet project began in April 2022, and while local officials are pushing forward with the plans for the wallet, an open discussion forum on the county's website revealed concern for local residents. Someone said asked to suspend further actions on the digital wallet developments, and others said inappropriate use and sales of personal data could be a problem as well. Really interesting, my friends. Seriously, very interesting. I hope this is all, again, permissionless, transparent, all that good stuff. Because again, it's great that blockchain is going to be used for stuff, but I want at least some transparency, a level of privacy, like something. I think zero knowledge proofs are going to play a huge part in a lot of this in the future, but yeah. D Jenny from the blockchain, nice to see you. 75% of crypto are not securities, from what Gary Gensler said. Yeah, we played that video today, my friend. Oh, David Brumblebee is in the chat. I haven't seen you in a while in this chat, David. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you, fam. Gary Gensler says you have earwax in your ear. I'm so dead. Hondaland, oh, thank you for hanging with us today. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you guys so much. Hondaland said my love for Litecoin is cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've liked Litecoin since I got on Twitter, bro. I've been talking about it very, very early on. It's like when Litecoin pumps, like a lot of people are talking about it, but I've been talking about it since the start, since the start. I remember seeing $20 Litecoin. Imagine that. Imagine that. Colby giving some earwax tips in there. That's hilarious. Paulie P said he's wearing his wax shirt today. That's awesome, dude. Blog News said, Miss Teen, is Robinhood good to buy Bitcoin and hold it on there? I don't use Robinhood personally. I don't have much experience with it, but if you're able to withdraw, then it should be okay. Any exchange that you want to buy crypto with, as long as you're able to withdraw it and put it in your wallet, I approve, right? As long as, again, you don't hold down, at least you don't hold down the fact that, okay, you left the traditional financial system. You left the banks because you don't want a custodian. You're entering crypto because you want to be your own bank. Don't make the mistake of leaving the traditional system, leaving the banks to go to an exchange, buy crypto on there, and leave your crypto there and treat the exchange like a bank. You don't want to do that. So what you have to do is buy your crypto on the exchanges like Robinhood, Coinbase, etc., and take that crypto off of the exchange and put it in your wallet. As long as you do that, you should be all right. Studio Owl said it's important to help this young lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of your love. For real. Thank you so much.
Check DM later on Twitter, please.
Got it, Zero. Will do. I know, I'm a really bad multitasker, so I can't do it right now. But I will get to your stuff. No problem. Thank you so much, Zero. Gary Gensler is talking mad smack. You said the reason behind not liking Litecoin is due to him. Listen, dude, I mean, I was into it really early, so I mean, you should like it because, I mean, I'm not gonna get too deep on that one, Gary. But John Foster said, I'm a boss. Thanks for all the alpha. Of course, fam. Colby said, what wallet do I recommend? Okay. Trust. I'm gonna get my phone out because I have a list of wallets here. Trust Wallet, Coinomi is good. Cake Wallet is fire because Cake Wallet, you could go, you could have your Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Monero on Cake Wallet, and then use Cake Pay on Cake Wallet and spend your Bitcoin crypto at your favorite store. So I think that's really fire. That's a good wallet. Cool Wallet's good for storage, cold storage. You have Ballet. I'm missing so many. Exodus is good. Exodus is great, actually, for laptop and for mobile. Exodus, Edge is really good. Cold storage, Cool Wallet, Ballet, Ledger, Trezor, Arculus. So many. I hope that helped. I just gave 20,000 names. But I hope that's good. And Gary Gensler, you could have your cake and eat it too. Yes, when you use Cake Wallet, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. All right. Gary Gensler wants GG Wallet. I'm sure you'll come out with your own one, bro. I'm very sure you'll come out with your own. All right. We're going to continue going with today's topics. Kraken, staying in California, Kraken asked San Francisco court to intervene against IRS demand. So we know the crypto crackdown is absolutely real. Mr. Strap, X-Portal is good too. I really like X-Portal. Kraken, again, is asking San Francisco court to intervene against IRS demands. Kraken is taking the fight against the U.S. IRS and its demands to present critical exchange user information to the court. The exchange deemed the IRS's demand for customer information as unjustified treasure hunt. The crypto exchange has requested in a federal court in San Francisco to intervene with the issue and ask the IRS to back off. This comes after February summons demanding additional user information to identify Kraken's accounts that did at least $20,000 of cryptocurrency trading in a single year between 2016 and 2020. So they just want to violate everyone's privacy. The exchange, in its request, cited Coinbase's case from 2017 and said that the tax agency has gone far beyond the rules set by the U.S. District Judge Jacqueline Scott Corley. In the Coinbase case, the agency scaled back its initial demands after Coinbase's continuous refusal. The Kraken lawyers claim that the IRS has gone far beyond its intrusive summons, and its demands for customer information is just not justified. Kraken joined Coinbase in its effort to push back against the growing regulatory scrutiny by American regulators. Coinbase is currently fighting its own battle against the SEC right now for offering staking services. And the SEC alleged that the staking services offered by the likes of Kraken and Coinbase violate securities laws. The growing regulatory scrutiny has become a growing concern because it's pushing Coinbase out. It's pushing out Gemini, pushing out everybody. Bittrex, horrible. Gary said, by the way, Randy, if MTC's mama isn't Sandy, Candy, or Brandy, then I'm confused. But it makes sense because my dad's name is Randy too. So listen, it's like not the likely thing to be named after like the dad, but as a girl. But it's the way it is. It's just a zesty combination we got here. Lazarus, you said you got your Ledger wallet yesterday. Yay, Lazarus! Self-custody! Everyone give 100 emoji or a clap emoji, a heart emoji for our friend for taking self-custody. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, Francisco Perez in the chat. Thank you for throwing the 100. Let's get it. All right. Yay, show love. Show love. We love to love. We love love here. When is Ledger Stacks coming? I'm not sure, but I know it definitely looks cool. Let's get 150 likes. That would make me so happy. The Bahamas, my friends. You remember where FTX, SBF was hiding his afro? The Bahamas dare, Bill. It sounds scary. I dare you. Like Greta. How dare you? I don't know why I do things sometimes. We're moving on. Bahamas Dare Bill clamps down on crypto after FTX debacle. The Bahamas Securities Watchdog opened up a consultation period for the country's digital assets and registered exchanges. Dare Bill. Following months after FTX's damage control. The bill is expected to come by the end of Q2 and it aims to be the most advanced pieces of digital asset legislation globally. Again, it comes after FTX, and it wants to make sure the legislative regime is current, proactive, and compliant with international standards. Specifically, the legislation seeks to bolster investment protections and increase risk management from industry-related firms while enhancing provisions for market innovation and development. So they said it's going to be a very much give and take. DARE is also set to provide provisions on staking, advice on the management of digital asset activities, and distributed ledger network nodes. SBF's, of course, FTX was headquartered in the Bahamas, but they were just paying off everybody over there. It was ridiculous. Changes to reporting requirements offer insight into the way in which regulators are viewing the fallout. They're also going to talk about algorithmic stablecoins, which is interesting. It says the issuance of algorithmic stablecoins will also be expressly prohibited following lessons learned from UST. Listen, friends, algorithmic stablecoins, maybe Terra wasn't the best one, but I do think there's going to be more of that type of stuff coming out. I don't know. I'm just saying. I do believe that there's going to be decentralized stablecoins. I don't think stablecoins are going to stay centralized where they need someone like Circle to be able to have a certain amount of physical reserves and all this crazy stuff. There's going to be some sort of liquidity pool, some way to maintain liquidity, and to transfer decentralized, you don't need a centralized entity like USDC or something like that to transact with stablecoins. I don't think that's the future. Not at all. Now, there is some adoption going on, and I really want to shout out. Oh, wait, should I do this first? There was FUD. I'm going to go over the FUD first. Jimmy's here. Jimmy! The coolest kid ever. Jimmy! Oh, Dave Digital. All right, fam. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks for giving us the details there. It's Frankie Candle's birthday, though. You talking about Frankie Candle's birthday? Oh, Boo Man.
When I was young, the only wallet we had was Ledger, and we liked it.
And we liked it. Yeah, that's hilarious. I mean, listen, Boo Man, you're cool. Enjoy your ledger, man. Enjoy your ledger. You're hilarious. Thank you for your $5 super chat. Oh, thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it. Crypto Crow. Oh, thank you. Crypto Crow's so cute. You're cute. Crypto Crow. Mwah, Crypto Crow. I freaking love Crypto Crow. He's over there on TikTok. Oh, Crypto Crow. You guys know I love him. He was on my stream. Such a cool dude. Like, absolutely the coolest. Honda Lance, the liquidity pools already don't work. I do think there will be something. There's new solutions coming out every day, man. I really do. I really do. Jimmy, I hope you're doing well, fam. I know you're chatting it up over there. No, you're chatting it up. Let's get 150 likes. That would make my heart so warm. Retro Mike, you're gonna make Joe jealous. Oh my gosh. Oh, Gary Gensler, you had to work. We'll work, bro. We'll work. CZ Binance. This is so funny because the FUD has gotten to the point where they're like trying to reverse FUD CZ Binance. Bloomberg said Zhao, the CEO of Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, has $28.2 billion in wealth. They're saying his net worth is $28.2 billion. And granted, that's a lot. Could CZ have that net worth? I wouldn't doubt it. But he says 4, meaning it is FUD. He says, numbers are all wrong. I don't have anywhere near as much. Don't know why they do this. Also, never viewed FTX as a rival. We welcome more well-run exchanges in the space, which is true. Didn't Binance invest in FTX? So why, if he really was a competitor, then or viewed them as a competitor, he wouldn't have helped FTX from the start. So I do think, again, watch out for CZ. And it's like so funny. It's like they're trying to make him so rich that people are like intimidated by him. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, Mr. Strap said, just to mention, ETH at $1,903. Ooh. Yes, ooh. Let's go. Ethereum. Oh, this is the monthly. I don't know why I'm on the monthly. It's because I was looking at FRC before, that little poop. Oh my gosh. Let's go. We're pumping with Ethereum. Guys, like I said, I would love to see a daily candle close today above $1,900 Ethereum. That's what I'm looking for. I want to revisit our highs from today, 1,940 about. Doge is back at 8 cents, my friend. Yes, you are right. No, guys, please throw your Doge hype in the chat. We're back at 8 cents. I told you guys before I wanted to get back to 8 cents. And let's get above this range again. I want to get back to like 10-cent Doge, but I'm not going to be greedy about it. As long as we're at 8 cents and we're above like this resistance of 8 cents, then I'm happy. Please, guys, drop a Bitcoin emoji, drop a Doge emoji if you're excited. Just let me know what coin you're looking for with your emojis in the chat. And let me know if I should add different emojis. I'll add more. I want to highlight Samson Mao, an absolute icon. I literally love this dude. He is going to countries every single day. You look at Samson Mao's page, Jan3, his company, or at Excellion on Twitter. He is always in a different country. Bless Samson Mao. He is absolutely amazing, doing literal boots on the ground adoption, a role model for a lot of people. He's a crucial part of Bitcoin as well. He's been a part of Bitcoin for a really long time. So now he was at Mexico's Congress yesterday, and he said there were 3 main paths to Bitcoin adoption at Mexico's Congress, but let's let him talk about it. Let's go, Samson. I literally love this dude so much.
So there are a number of things a nation state can do to adopt a Bitcoin strategy. The simplest one would simply be to add Bitcoin to the national treasury as a reserve asset, similar to gold or foreign currency reserves. And then the next one, I believe to be relatively simple to do, is to issue an instrument such as a Bitcoin bond to accumulate Bitcoin and to mine Bitcoin. So Mexico is an energy-rich country, and issuing a Bitcoin bond would be very simple to do here. And it would lead to a large accumulation of Bitcoin, and also it would be spearheading this new type of financial instrument on the world financial stage. And the third would be to work on a Bitcoin law, which Senator Indira Campus has been doing so in the past couple of years. So a Bitcoin law would enshrine Bitcoin as legal tender and allow everyone to transact freely using Bitcoin.
Yay! Let's go, Samson! Woo! Literally love that dude. Ryan, how do you drop a Bitcoin emoji? You have to be on YouTube and you have to be a member to my channel on YouTube to drop your Bitcoin emoji. Pool Boy said, your favorite crypto info delivered. Got you, fam. Thank you for coming. Virtual high fives to you. I appreciate you so much. But there we go. Jan 3. And also, guys, please follow Jan 3. Please follow Samson Mao at Jan3com on Twitter and follow his adoption. Just see what he's up to because he's just absolutely like amazing. And again, a real role model, I feel, in my eyes. Paulie P, thank you for coming. I love Paulie. If you guys don't know Paulie, he's an icon. He's been there for me like since the beginning. Bitcoin's pumping. Ooh, woo, woo. We have a pamp stream, my friends. We are pamping. $29,245. I said to you guys, I would love to see like a little pimp today. Pepe's down according to Brian. I mean, yeah, like, but listen, you can't like not expect that. You know what I mean? MEXC. Look at that. You had that crazy wick. Yeah, there's not much going on with the pep, with the little pep. And then Gensler. What was GNSLR? Was that Gensler? What was Gensler? This one, right? Ooh, Gensler is wrecked. This doesn't look good at all. Oof. Oof. Wait, I have CoinMarketCap open. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm just looking at the right thing. Yeah, Pepe's wrecked. We're down 8% today with Pepe. I mean, listen, you have to expect this stuff. I mean, damn. The past 7 days, what a ride Pepe's been on. But listen, if you got some stuff out of it, then good for you. And then we have Gensler as well, right? I forgot what the ticker is. Oh, good Gensler. There we go. Yeah, that's down 33%. Oof. R.I.P. Gensler. Sorry, Gensler in the chat. Holy sheet. Yeah, indeed. Retro Mike said, time to buy some Gensler. Are you buying the dip? Use CoinGecko, not CoinMarketCap. Oh, okay, BBB. XPR and Proton chain gonna rug. I don't know about that one. I don't really like know about. I don't really like get into Proton that much. Oh, no, I put on XRP by accident. XPR. No. Yeah. Okay, which one is good? No. Maybe Qcoin? Oof. Just dippity doos. We're not even seeing like higher lows. Like these are just lower lows. Ooh, what's going on with Proton, guys? Look at this. You see this red line? Like it's not even like, it's just making lower lows. Like we went up, lower low, lower low. Now another lower low. I mean, this could be a great buying opportunity, or you're just continuously getting wrecked here. I don't know. Doesn't look great. Mr. Strap, you were looking at Flow yesterday after the stream. I mean, yeah, Flow, the Flow partnership was pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. We could look at Flow. Up 1.8%. Oops, sorry. Up 1.8%. We're at 9 cents. We've been sideways trading here for a while, but there was like a lower low put in, then a higher low put in here. Hopefully we could revisit this nice high here, $2. It's a $90 flow, a 90-cent flow, and then $2 was the high over here. So hopefully we can revisit that. I mean, 90-cent flow isn't terrible, but we had its lowest point. One of its lowest points here. Really interesting. Seems like this might be a little bit of resistance. Maybe it could turn into some support here at 90 cents. Ooh, very, very interesting. Alfredo's in the chat. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Yep. There's a lot of crazy things going on here, Matt, on the charts here. You got in at 89 cents yesterday. Got it, Strap. And now you're up a little bit. You're up almost 2%. Oh my gosh. Jimmy. Jimmy's talking about the helicopter, bro. Wifey and Hubster. Looks like a falling wedge. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. You're all good, man. Thank you so much, Wifey and Hubster. You guys are cool. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All right, guys. Again, this is a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. This is a beautiful... Am I Latin? No, I'm not Latin. No. I know you guys were talking about like a lot of things in here today. I think someone asked for like, I don't know, what were you? Someone asked if I had a tattoo or something in the chat today. I don't know. Yesterday we were talking about like my deodorant. We were talking about my height, how much I weigh. Like that's it's a little crazy. Sauerkraut. Thank you for coming. He said we're all Latin. I mean, I feel like we're all one being, right? Oh, cryptocurrency, you sent me a crown. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, cryptocurrency. You always come and shower me with love. Thank you so much. Like, I really do appreciate you, cryptocurrency. Thank you. Listen, man, I hope like we could just keep pumping and we could have like a good day. Listen, if we have like a serious good pimp, you never know, I might go live again. But I actually will be live again later. I want to show you guys, I will be live later with a beautiful individual, and his name is Mike Alfred. So I'm very excited to hang out with Mike Alfred. He was on my show already in the past, but we are going to be doing another Zesty show together today. I'm very excited to have him on. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin, crypto, the space, because he's been talking about like bad actors for a really long time in crypto. So again, make sure you smash these likes and share out this stream. I know Sophisticated is already in there, so thank you, Sophisticated. If you guys want to set your reminder, the link is in the live chat. It's also in the description. Not in the description. It's in the live chat. But also when the stream ends, YouTube will automatically redirect you to my next stream. So make sure you're there. It's in an hour. What is it? An hour and a half? No. Over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's 4 o'clock, right? I'm going to double check my calendar. But 4 o'clock, so like 2.5 hours, I will be back. Double checking. Yes, 4 o'clock. So again, tune in at 4 o'clock, and I'll be back here. Am I Italian? Half. Brian, eyes, watch, no comment. Why? What about my eyes and my watch? This is a Bitcoin watch, and my eyeballs are right here. Is that good? Here are my eyeballs. So it's too close. That was too close. Well, at least you got to see my eyeballs. I mean, there it is, Brian. I don't know what else to do. Sauerkraut, I'm a Bitcoiner. Of course I'm a Bitcoiner. Jennifer said I look very Italian. Your husband is 3/4 Italian. He looks nothing like it. Sometimes that happens. Red Fox said your stepdad has Italian in him and you like my green eyes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are hilarious. No, said Ciao, my friend. Half Italian because she likes pineapple on pizza. Real Italian would never go there. Bulldog, I don't like pineapple on pizza. No, you can't put that on my name. You can't put that on my name. I said it to you guys. There's great pizza here in New York. It would honestly be disrespectful to some pizzas to put pineapple on it. Some if you have a really good pizza, you don't need toppings on it. And that's the facts. Sophisticated. Fun day. Thanks for not crying. Yes, I didn't cry today. We're all good. Garrett Gensler said, I have no choice in some right in your pockets. No, leave me alone. Thank you guys for coming. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely hilarious. I'm grateful for every single one of you. Again, I want to make sure that you guys tune in later at 4 p.m. Eastern. I will be back with Mike Alfred. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great show, a great vibe. So again, please tune in for that. If you enjoyed the show, please smash these likes, subscribe, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on in Bitcoin, know what's going on in cryptocurrency, because it's so amazing, the revolution that we're a part of. And I'd love to be a part of this revolution with you guys and to see the progression of them fighting us, the acceptance, and then the moon. So again, tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern. The day is not over. The zest is not over. Have a great day. And comment after the show. Please let me know if you guys think I should add Friday to the Daily Zest. I'm thinking about it. But I just want to ask you guys your opinion. We have over 150 likes. That's amazing. Woo! Thank you guys so much. Blockchain Bray, stay zesty, fam. Thank you for joining. Kevin, thanks for coming. Pizza, yes, pizza. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Have a great day. Please have a splendid day, the best day. I'll see you at 4 p.m. Eastern. See you tomorrow. Oh, wait, not tomorrow because today's Thursday. I'll be on TikTok. I'll be on YouTube. I don't know. I'm thinking about an appearance on Friday. Let me know after the show. So comment after the show. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the stream out, friends. Comment after the show what you think I should do on a Friday. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And as always, stay zesty. See you later. Peace.